Alright. This is weird. I haven't streamed in so long. Alright, let's see here. I need to hop on my live stream on YouTube. Mute it, because I don't want to see that. Alright. Pop out chat. Control T. Put it right about there. Alrighty. Now then, I can go ahead and start working on logic. I don't think anyone's gonna pop up, but whatever. Alright, actually, let's share this in my server. I don't think very many people will see it, but whatever. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. Okay, time to actually start doing logic. It's been a couple of minutes, so. I need to turn down my music. It's way too loud for this. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. Pull that back up. Okay. Now I can do logic since my music is no longer bursting my ears. It's about one-fifth of the noise now. Hopefully someone will pop up eventually. This actually is going pretty darn well. I didn't expect me to have planned this out so well, because this actually is like the project almost done. This is one of, well, this isn't, there's a lot bigger stuff happening soon here. There's one like really big thing. I think it'll be the biggest part of this entire build, and it's coming in a minute here. Actually, no, I think that, no, it will be the biggest part. It will be. Because each one of those will go into multiple, and then that's hundreds, I think. So it'll be thousands. Woohoo. But also, good news is that these OR gates also allow us to send signals into these, so I don't exactly have to worry about it so much, because that would have been really annoying otherwise. I actually probably could put OR gates on each of these just to make this more accessible. That's a good idea. I should do that, because that will help me out a good bit. It'll make it more expensive by a good few OR gates, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. It'll make it 8 OR gates more expensive times 25, and I don't need OR gates that bad. It'll just mean that I can do this without so much struggle. I think that's what I should do. It totally help me out a good bit, for real. I should do that. I don't know why I keep telling myself that I should do it when I'm not, but sounds like a net good. I'll do that. I'll do that when I finish these. I just don't know if it'll be really like convenient though. I'm not too sure if I want to do it. Because it'll help in the long run, but it might make this stuff more hard to get connected up to. I mean, like, well, no, never mind. But it'll be a lot more work to connect that stuff up to this, because obviously this is taking a minute. This is nice though. I'm actually quite happy with how much logic I've done in the past couple of days. This is some of the most logic I've done in quite a good bit. I'm pretty sure that you guys have some, I think, like lo-fi music going on in the background while I get to listen to whatever I want to. I just can't play it on the stream because of copyright, so. Yeah, I really do think that I'm gonna have to add these along the entire thing all the way up, because it's just so much more convenient that way. I'll do that if I can, because if I have to move stuff around for it, then there's no way. There's no way I'm moving stuff around to spend more time and more materials, and it's just too annoying for that. Yeah. We're almost done with the first little under a half of this part. Oh. Given that I do any more of this, really depends on if the build allows me to or not. The only issue I have with this build is how long it's going to take to do this next part. Because all the stuff that I've done so far, I've gotten done in so little time. But this next part is going to take absolutely forever. Let's go ahead and move this truck right here. And then find a truck of ore gates, which right here is good. Alrighty, and we'll just start over here if, as I said it before, if we can. But first of all, I'm thirsty. There we go. Alrighty. Now let's see if we can do this. Sick. Alright. Well, do this. It'll be relatively costly, but it should save us on some time in the future. Trying to get everything connected to these and then bug fix it because it's gonna get connected and just don't want to do all that work. So we're gonna go with this. Even though it's expensive, it's much more convenient, so it works out well for me. Oh, I hate working with trucks that are full like this because it takes so much more work. Oh, and also just some backstory on why I did these bottom 3 ore gate layers. What I've learned, especially from Flappy Bird, is if you're doing stuff like with a display like this, you can use multiple ore gates to connect multiple different signals to words. I'm looking for words. You can get it to turn on like a specific part of it that works for multiple of the things. So like for this, I've got it turning on the bottom and the top, and then the 4 side pieces are 2 of these different ones that are here, because that saves me on like 50 ore gates times 25, which is a lot when you actually multiply it. That's like over 1,000 ore gates, which, oh man, I hate that this build even takes more than 1,000, because it's gonna take like 2,500 even after the revisions, right? So, or well, not revisions, optimizations, which is just these ore gates down here. These save us on a lot, but it's still expensive, which is why I have so many ore gate trucks. I'm gonna need more. 100% I'm gonna need more. But, you know, I'm not even sure if this project can be done within the data size. It might be too big, because like we're already what, data 11, I think? Let's check. Yeah, we're data 11, so if this doesn't work out, then the project will just have to be scrapped, and I mean, that'll suck, but it's whatever, really. I'm gonna go until I can't, and then when I can't, it'll be sad, but whatever. If I can't, actually. If Super's able to make battleships the way that he's doing it, and it'll work out, then I should be able to make this and make it work out. My only regret with this build is that I made all 25 variations of each letter go like this, so I'm gonna have to drag wires from each one of these all the way up to over here, and that's gonna be great. really, really horrible. But what I can do is I can do all these OR gates over here. I might even be able to make these wires not I might be able to invisible trick these invisible blueprint or whatever it's called, and then I can manage making this words. Oh, and then I can manage putting the OR gates up here on top of each of these. Well, on top of this, and then on top of this, and then in front of this. And then that should save me a ton of a ton of work and space and all that. It won't be the most important thing that I'll ever do for this build, but it will help a lot. I don't know, I'm just trying to plan stuff out, make sure that I'm ready for later when I have to actually do all of this stuff. Because, like, actually so far this is going to be my biggest logic build, which is cool. I find that pretty awesome. I mean, actually it already is. It already is my biggest logic build. This is bigger than Flappy Bird. However, I think that it's taken less time than Flappy Bird, which proves that Flappy Bird was just a long project because of how it was supposed to be built. Not that it was like my biggest or most complex build at all. Speaking of, I actually do have a more complex build that I'm going to be building right after this that might actually reach up to date at 20, which would be very, very unfortunate. It would be, truly. And also, if this build ends up reaching data 20, then I might actually have to end up destroying all these tile floors, which would be really, really sad, because then all of the logic would be lifted by a tile for no reason, and it'd just look really, really weird. Alright, let's see really quick. How long have I been streaming for? 17 minutes. Okay. I do have to eat lunch in a minute here. Almost out of ore gates in this truck, which means that I'm gonna have to go and get another truck. Not a big issue. I just don't want to. Darn it. It's actually easy logic builds. Logic has never been hard. Well, not for me at least. I guess it is for other people, but it's just something that takes a while and it's enjoyable for me. I actually really like the planning phase a whole lot more than I like the building phase. Planning it. Planning it takes so much less time, and that means that I can enjoy it a whole lot more. And I don't know, the whole thing about logic, I guess, is that I spend time planning it, and it's like a problem, like a math equation is basically what I feel like these are. Kind of like a really complex math equation. But it really is all just remembering the formulas, just like in math. Remember the formulas, know how to solve them. Just all this is. It's not really the hardest thing I'll ever do. There are much, much harder things out there. Things that aren't just follow the formula. Like building. Building is not just following a formula, and that makes it so much harder for me. Because the thing that I am very best at is following a formula. Doing something based on a set of predetermined facts. Okay. Well, hi, Allie. Hopefully I'll get some views on this stream after I finish up, and then it'll be a couple of views out there. Should totally as soon as I finish this project, I'm actually going to release the time-lapse footage that I have for all these builds. All the builds that I've done and recorded so far. Almost done with this, and then I just need to wire it all up, which is going to be the most unfortunate part. It's going to take forever. Almost done with this, and then it'll just be the wiring parts. And we almost used 2 entire trucks of ore gates on that. That's insane. That's why I'm not gonna be able to do that many of the things that I have left with the trucks that I have left. All of that, all of them wires just for, or all them ore gates just for that, man. I mean, like, that was 8 times 25. That was 200 ore gates, and that was 2 trucks. And those trucks aren't small, man. Those are darn big trucks, man. Hey, I got pinged to the fan group. What happened here? Alrighty. Now to hook all this stuff up. I kind of want to quit now, but I know that I can't. I know that I gotta finish this in the next, like, month or so. As soon as I get unbanned from app and server, I want this to be done. so much easier when I wasn't doing the same task really over and over for like hours at a time. That's like the worst thing about logic, is doing the same thing over and over for hours and hours. Otherwise, it's actually pretty easy to get done. Oh hey, wait, I can do that, can't I? I can connect all of the OR gates that come out of these, and then connect those into this, and so that'll... Yeah, because I can just put all of them connected, and then... I mean, that'll take some effort to be able to get all the wires across and not touch each other and all that, but it'd be possible. That'd be nice. That would be really, really nice. And then just be doing the same thing over and over a couple hundred times, because all those things are in the exact same spots and all that from over there. Yeah, because it's just... Man, wow, that's actually kind of helpful. It's a nice idea. Saves me on a lot of... I don't know, I've said this before, but saves me on a lot of work. I mean, logic is basically just doing optimizations like last minute, just so that you don't have to do as much work. You never optimize your build when you start it. You always optimize it later down the line. All of my plans typically have a couple of errors in them before I go back through them and make sure they all work. In the game, that is. Never on the paper. I do all of my plans on paper. I think one of the biggest reasons that I dedicate so much of my time to stuff like logic and math and basically stuff that's like problem solving and formula based is because I actually can't, I don't exactly remember what it's called, but I can't see things in my mind. It's all just words, so I kind of have to do whatever I can do with just words and formulas, and that would be logic. Logic is the first thing that comes to mind when I, well, and math, but the first thing that comes to mind when I think of formulas and words and stuff like that. Like I can I can imagine an OR gate, and I can imagine all the words that tell me how they work, but I can't imagine how they look. I can't see that. It's not possible. It's actually really, really unfortunate. My brother can see things perfectly in his mind, and my brother and my sister can almost, and they both can also think with words. But I'm the one stuck with just formulas and words and all that good stuff. So that's, I think, part of the reason that neither of them are very, very inclined to do stuff like logic or math, and instead, like my brother and my sister, they're both okay, if not like good at building, especially in Minecraft and building Lumber Tycoon. But that's why I have so much trouble with doing stuff like that, is because I just can't think of it before I actually start making it. So this is all formulas, so I can think of it while I'm making it. Before I'm making it, I can know exactly how a system is going to work. Like if I think of, like, let's say chess, I can think of exactly how I would show what pieces are what pieces. I can think of the exact system I would use for moving like the cursor around. It's like, it's easy, but I can't do that with building. Building doesn't let me do that. So building is just, you know, harder. So much harder. I wish I could build, though. I wish I could build like Smashed can, or like Patrick can, or like other people can, but I've grown to be just doing logic, and that works out perfectly well for me. I can do logic, and I can be happy doing logic. And I feel like I got more viewers on these streams like before. Now not so much. Now I'm not even getting my normal viewers from a couple of months ago. Man. I mean, to be fair, that's why I streamed this months ago. Most of the time I do logic, I won't be streaming anyways. I still can't stream when my dad's streaming, so I have to not stream for a couple hours every day and all that good stuff. But I'll stream when I can, and I'll do logic when I can too. I think I'm gonna do like 2 hours of logic a day, and then those 2 hours will be what I do. And then I also have the Fortnite Battle Pass, and I have to grind that out, so then I'll spend the rest of my time on Fortnite. I really need to get the Battle Pass done, and that's like second priority past logic. But I know for a fact that I could finish this build in 2 hours a day in the next month. And I also have like a month to finish 150 levels of the Fortnite Battle Pass, so I need to grind that out. I know of a pretty quick way I can get some of those levels, but the rest of them, they're gonna come at heavy costs of time. Just to find some people to play Fortnite with, so that I don't get so bored when I play it. Because I could only play and get like 10-15 levels before I can't stand it anymore. That's with all the quests that I still have to do, which I'm not gonna have that many quests later on, so. Two hours a day of logic is way less than I used to do, where I could get on and do like 6 hours of logic a day, but things have changed. I got burnt out, and I'm trying not to get burnt out again. Which the whole talking thing does definitely help with that, where I can just talk forever and never get tired of talking, and then I can just listen to myself talk and be happy. It's pretty good to be able to talk while I do logic. It definitely helps me be able to do this for so long. Man, like, not even halfway through this yet. I know logic takes forever, but feels like it's been taking longer as of recent. Well, looks like it's taking longer as of doing this part of the build. Most of this other stuff has felt way shorter, and actually been way shorter than I expected it to be, but still. Like, I was able to, I don't think I spent like an hour, and I was able to place all these and hook all these up, which is crazy. I don't know how I did that. Maybe it was like 2 hours. I don't know, but still, it's crazy. It's not as much time as you'd expect something like this to take. This build alone isn't taking nearly as long as my other ones, and that's probably some result of something I've been doing better. Maybe I've gotten better at placing wires more precisely, and now I'm placing them much faster, or something. I mean, I am kind of placing wires faster, I feel, but who knows? I'm not timing how fast it is to place wires. Well, actually, I did time myself during Flappy Bird. I was finishing sections of the display, and I'd see if I could do it in less than 6 minutes, because 6 minutes was my best. I wanted to get it done fast, and a good motivator was competition, even if it was with myself. This is nice though. It's not as hard to do logic as it was before. Well, before I took my long break. I took a really long break from this game. Kept taking like 2-week, month-long breaks. Just waiting before I really continued doing anything. I'd get on every once in a while, do an hour of logic or two, and then hop off, wait another week. But this is me spending quite a good bit of time just today. I think we'll finish this up and then I'll go and eat lunch. And then I'll start doing the ore gates for this little area, and that's going to be annoying. Oh, and plus I will have to figure out how many ore gates each one of these letters takes, and then look that up. And then not only am I going to have to do that, I'm also going to have to figure out which one of them goes with which one. And, it's going to be a massive pain. Might as well make a key for it for real. This is why I like projects that are simpler than this. I can't believe the Spaz convinced you to make this build. Darn you, Spaz. I wanted to make a big comeback in logic, and then this was the first thing that really came to mind, and then Spaz told me another part, the actual internet part, that would make it like really, really cool, and I was like, alright, well now I kinda have to do this build. Didn't plan out how much materials it would take, and now I have massive regrets, but it's whatever. And since I'm not actually going to do the build part of this, because there's no way you're going to get me to build around this beast, I can actually stack up on top of those as high as I want, because I've been like kind of limiting myself to, I think 10 studs up for like this entire build, but now, since the data size is getting so up there, 11, I can't really trust to do that anymore. This build is just so close to complete. I really can't wait, dude. So then I'm gonna make backspace and reset. I'm just going to place 14 ore gates behind each one of these, connect it to the thing, which is basically what I'm doing here, which I hate that I'm gonna have to do this all over again. But, you know, it's whatever. Like, literally, I'm doing this a second time over. This already sucks, but I have to do it another time. But, I'm gonna do it again, and then that's gonna be what I'm gonna use for, the reset and the backspace. The reset's going to connect to all of them, and the backspace is going to connect to the correlated thingy. Actually, I started in the wrong area, so now I have to correct this. Not correct it, but work around it, which is annoying. It'd be so much nicer if just like one-way wires existed. That'd be so cool if Defaultio to add. Defaultios wires that can only be turned on from the starting point, so that you don't have any overlapping and any of that stuff. That'd actually be like so helpful. Just like a wire that only has the starting nub, and then only the starting nub, and then the end's just connected to whatever you put it into, and then it could turn on anything as long as the other thing had a nub, which, I mean, all of these things have nubs, so, no. It's basically just making the end nub of the wire. Just take out the code for it to be activated. Just leave in the code for it to activate and take away the activation code. Ooh, or a wire that has like a nub at every single point that you give it. That'd be cool too. That'd be kind of awesome. Or like a backpack thing, like an item that you could put in your backpack, and when you hold it out, it lets you place wires anywhere, but you have to restock it by buying wires. That'd be awesome too. 'Cause it'd be kind of like blueprints, but kind of expensive, and also really convenient for someone like me that only really does logic. Just a wire thing that I can hold and then put wires out, so I don't have to keep running back and forth in a truck. It'd just be inconvenient though, because he would have to store the data of how many wires I have in it, and then all that good stuff, so I don't think he'd put something like that in the game anyways. It'd take way too long to add in. Defaultio isn't active developer anymore, so. When he patched duping though, that's the biggest update that we've got in a little while. And also, a stupid update. I'm not happy about him patching duping. Not because I want to dupe, but because the entire economy completely rides on it. The only reason we haven't reached like crazy inflation levels yet is because duping lasted for so long. If the game survives for a couple more years, everything will be crazy expensive from all the people buying and then quitting and then not reselling, and it'll be insane. Alrighty, another truckload down. That's lovely. I did actually promise this one guy that I'd give him all of my pink trucks, so I can't quite throw all these out, so that's unfortunate, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And I mean, plus I'm doing charity, so. I find it funny to think of giving stuff away on lumber as charity. It's a funny idea. I actually did say that I was gonna give away some stuff on lumber like years ago, and then I just didn't. I think people actually tried to enter into those giveaways, and then I just completely forgot about them. It was like a year or two ago, though. Well, not like 2 years ago, yeah. Because a year ago, I didn't really do stuff like that. A year ago, I started doing logic. It's been like really 8 months, but still. It's coming up on a year, my anniversary of doing logic. Which is just crazy to think about. I've been doing logic for so long. Is it Wednesday? It's Tuesday. Good, 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 good. If it were Wednesday, I'd have something to do. Work to do. I think doing logic for this long has made me go insane. I think I'm weird now. I wonder, because I'm going back to in-person school next year, I wonder how many people would think that I'm absolutely mentally insane if I just ramble on and on about doing logic. I feel like that's a good way to have no one talk to me. I feel like it's a good way to just have, it's like people repellent to only talk about logic. So it kind of depends on if someone's like, I guess, into stuff like this like I am. There's this one girl in 8th grade I think would have liked stuff like this. She was a great thinker, truthfully. I think that she would have been good at something like this too. Like I am. Unfortunately, I don't really talk to her anymore. I do have her contact information though. I could message her, but there's no way that I could ask her to do something like this. I don't think anyone deserves to fall down this rabbit hole, man. Wouldn't bestow this fate upon my greatest enemies. Logic just takes way too long. Maybe one day I'll do like a signature stream. You know, if I make my signature cool enough, maybe people would show up to a signature stream. It's kind of cool to think about. Or maybe if I get like a big enough YouTube channel, people would come to it. That'd be awesome. Having people who actually like want my signature. Because there are people that want my signature, but not enough to like show up to a stream and like wait for it. That's something you get from being a YouTuber like Apton. Having some massive fan base that watches everything that you do. So, you know, I think the way that I'd be able to do something like that is start a Let's Play series. I feel like a Let's Play series would do me well for that. A Let's Play really would be nice though, like actually. I'd totally do a Let's Play. Make some small logic build in it too. Actually, maybe that's how I could make checkers. Because I want to do checkers, but maybe I could do that in a Let's Play or something. Make checkers, gamble away my money on checkers. That's actually a really good concept. I could totally do a Let's Play like that. Make a mini game plot or something. I think the checkers would be the only thing to fit though, because this logic is so big. I'd want to plan it all out first though, because I wouldn't want to spend way too much money on materials. Smashed did, I think, 2 episodes of a Let's Play. They didn't get too many views, but it was still really awesome to see. I think I'd enjoy doing a Let's Play like that. Apton did his own Apton is doing a Let's Play, and he's doing building, which, yikes. I could never imagine doing something like that in a Let's Play. Spast also did building in his Let's Play. But I can't do a Let's Play. Well, at least one that I require building to do. I'd be able to do some really cool logic let's play though. Make a new account, maybe put some Robux on it so that I can get some cool avatar items, and then... Or maybe I could just wipe one of my current slots, because I can wipe, I can totally wipe the vending machine slot as long as I get my numbered balls off of it, because I have a couple of low number line balls on there. As long as I get those off of there, then I'd be free to wipe that plot. It'd wipe a little bit of phantom wood stuff, but who really cares about that? And then I could start my let's play on there. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be unfortunate though, because a let's play like that would be, Lord, so time consuming. Smash let's play took him time too. Could never imagine really putting that much time into actually like playing this game. That's my biggest issue with this game, is like actually playing it, because I've been so used to just like being rich in this game. It's so hard for me to restart and then have to like make my way back up to 1 million or 20 million or whatever. Then I have to also record everything that I do, and sounds like a lot of work. But also could be worth it. I don't know. Maybe people would like to see that, maybe they wouldn't. I'll have to ask. So I think that I could also make like a pretty cool video of doing it. Put a like time lapse in there of me doing builds, go in between scenes of me getting stuff done. Like, hey, I just got up to 1 million. Here's the plans for what I'm gonna do for this video, something like that. Start the video out with like a really quick time lapse of me getting lava wood, hit 1 mil, and then that'd be cool. That's actually like a pretty cool concept. I just need to figure out how I'd do something like that, and I'm pretty sure I could make a pretty good thumbnail system for it too. Because unlike these streams, I'd have it done beforehand. Before I post the video, I'd have it done, so I could actually get some good thumbnail in with it. I should also keep doing logic tutorials, because I did a logic tutorial and I got a good few views, so as long as I start doing those more, I think we're well off, you know? I really think that I should do that. I could do like a YouTube short of how to use each thing. I need like a script thing though. I don't know, I never really liked using scripts for videos. I always liked just like going at it, saying whatever I can and going with whatever comes out. Maybe choosing something that I think sounds good, but not going with multiple things at once. I never really liked the whole like swapping up the entire intro like over and over again, so I always had started with something and then changed it up if I wanted something to be better, and then just did that over and over until I got a good take. I'm pretty sure that's what I did for the logic video. Just took takes over and over again, or not the logic video, the logic gates video. The logic gates video is actually kind of awesome. One of my shortest videos, but also one of my best, if not my best ever, because it had a good thumbnail, it had good substance, it didn't take extra long to explain anything. Like, I explained every single one of the gates in 3 minutes, and that includes the opposite of each gate. So that included XOR, XNOR, OR, NOR, NAND, and NOT. So that was pretty good stuff right there. But I'd much rather turn that stuff into a YouTube short just so that I can get it all like done and out of the way real fast. And then people can like look up like how to use that one thing, and it'll show them the YouTube short instead of like a full-length video. Or maybe I can do a full-length video and then put timestamps, or maybe just like a compilation of a ton of YouTube shorts into a longer video. I feel like that'd work out too. Alright. And that is this, and oh my god, it looks so pretty. That is this done, which means now, let's see, what do I have left? I do have a list somewhere. Let's see. If I go and scroll up here. Alrighty. What I need is to make the display, finish up backspace, add the reset button, add the laser system, and connect the things up to these OR gates for the memory. Oh, and also, yes, I am keeping the sign in the ground. So I've been very, very careful not to pull it out. Because if I pull it out, then I'm going to be sad. Really, really sad. But since I am done with this, I think that I'm going to go ahead and take my break really quick. I've been streaming for just over an hour. That's also an hour of recording time. So, I am going to, ooh. Man, this stream takes forever to move. Jesus Christ. What's the delay? Like, it's 5 minutes, bro. Jesus Christ. Lower bitrate than recommended, whatever. I don't think anyone cares. Anyways, okay. We're good for right now. I don't know if this resuming soon screen is any good. It'll work. I should revamp this and also make some other screens for the stream. Alrighty. Ooh, that removes the music. Alright, whatever. Ooh. Okay. I'll be back soon. I'm gonna go ahead and mute. I'll see you guys in a little while. Alrighty, and I am back. Let's see here. That was about a 20-minute break. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's start recording again. Alrighty. Whew. This is pain. Okay, let's see. How do I want to go about this? Okay. So let's see, because like this is A, right? Because this is 1. Yes, that's 1 on, all others off, right? So this is A, and then it goes all the way down to space right over here. Space turns on every single one of them, which means that space needs to just go into everything over and over again. That's nice. Okay, well, space, we're worrying about that later. Alright, because I want to worry about the first one now. Let's see. What do I need for this little guy? Okay, A, actually, this is what I was supposed to use this for. Okay. A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so A is a simple one. A is a simple one. It's 7 per, which means that 25 times 7, which is almost 200. It's almost 200 for this first letter. Okay, what I should do is I should actually get an alt in here and place 1 OR gate on top of every last one of these, just so that I can keep on expanding on that. So I should, how would I do that? I don't want to rejoin, but I don't want to do, I'll just use, UWP client. I'll just log out of this account on there and do whatever with another account. Let's see, there we go. We'll just go on and Gomi slots 2. Not much different. I can just log right back into this account right after. Gomi slots 2. Little twins here, man. Also need to do that. I really actually like how this build is coming along, like design-wise. This whole pyramid thing right here is actually kind of awesome. Let's not load in on this account. Let's go ahead and get ready to do whitelist glitch. This is going to be a little bit annoying because I really do hate doing the whitelist glitch, but it's whatever, really. It's whatever. Especially doing whitelist glitch with wires like these. go. Now, I'll just get this account to go ahead and move the trucks. Well, the truck of wires. And then I'll go ahead, grab a truck of OR gates, move it into there. And then we'll use the OR gates to, you know, get this done. It's going to be a little bit of an annoying process. What are we caught on? Ah, we're caught in an OR gate box. Lovely. Just go ahead, bring this right over here. And then we'll just go ahead and our alt account will place OR gates on top of this so that we no longer really have to worry. As long as we place them all along this, then we are perfectly fine. I have to use a ton of wires for this though. And it is going to be extremely annoying because I do have to bring wires in between this entire area all over again. But, you know, there are sacrifices that need to be made to make giant projects like this, so whatever. You guys aren't really seeing the alt account screen, which is whatever, really. I'm not too worried about it. Need to know is that I'm mining 25 OR gates up here and we'll be fine. Alrighty, and look at that, that's pretty too. It doesn't affect it like at all, really. Wow, that's nice. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And also, like, it's glitched in there. It's not coming out ever. Alrighty, alt can go bye-bye. Bye, alt. See you later. If you'd be so happy to leave, please. I gotta close it out. There we go. Alrighty. Now then, we just need to calculate how much each of these we'll be using. Now, anyways, this is 9 A's. 9 A's. Jesus Christ, because that's 9 times 7. Which is 63. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh shoot, I'm doing this without making the correct calculations. That's 13. Let's see, correct calculations. I need to come to the realization that A does use 4 on each side, which means this is actually 1 instead of 4. This is 1 OR gate instead of 4 OR gates, which means we use 4 OR gates per A. Yes! See, I love myself. Alright, so 4 OR gates per A, 4 times 9, that's 36. So we're already a third of the way there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
19, 20. Ah, darn. 21, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 9. What? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20. Okay, yes, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and finally 36. Woohoo! 36 for that 1A. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's check what B is. Alright, B is both on top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, but we do get to skip on. So it's 6. So B is actually more expensive than A by a significant margin. So we need 6 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54. Jeez. Man. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, darn it. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and apparently this is 36, so whatever. 36, because I counted wrong. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, which means that we need to go ahead and get more. Alright, so we're going to write that down. 49. Let's go ahead. Let's check our data size. It should still be 11. Yes, it's still 11. As far as I know, data size doesn't change when you place stuff down. It stays the same as when you had stuff already. So that should stay at 11 until we need to get more trucks, because there's definitely going to be a shortage of ore gates after I still work on this. As I work on this, we're going to have to get more and more and more ore gates. Definitely. That's 49. Let's go ahead and let's get ourselves 50, 51, 52, 53, and oh, of course it's the last one. This is our 54th, and that is all for this layer of B. That is 9 Bs. Alrighty, now let's see. C is top and bottom. That is 3 per. That means that we need 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's beautiful. That's what I'm looking for, man. Alrighty. And D is the same as B except for with one less, which means that the original 6 is now 5. So, we need 5 times 9. 5 times 9. What's 5 times 9? Come on, 5 times 9, that's 45. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, oh darn, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. That is D done. Part of D, at least. Part of D. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. E. E, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, that is only 5. That means that we can just go up the same height as D. That helps us out a good bit. Alrighty. We're just going to go ahead and make E. E goes up to 45 like D, so I don't need to count. We're just going to go exactly up to the same height as D. And we're going to be out of another truck by the time we're done with D, or with E, I believe. So that's going to be unfortunate, but it's alright. And we are going to have to do this multiple more times with slightly less materials used. But it's alright. It's alright. We're going to use thousands of ore gates for this, and it's going to be just fine. We're also going to need to use a lot of wires. So get get prepared for when we finish with our ore gates, and we need to use hundreds or thousands of wires. Wahoo! Sounds like good fun, don't it, guys? Looks like we're more than halfway up there. We're getting real close up there to D. E is the same height as D, so we just need to get this up right on par with it. And then we can go ahead and we can start on F. F is actually one of the ones that's going to give us the hardest time, because it's one of the ones that we don't have any combination for, so it's just gonna be just like it is, and it's gonna be expensive, really expensive. Oh, and look at that, our full truckload equaled out to exactly enough to finish up E. I thought we might have a little bit extra, but no, we've got to go ahead and get a new truckload for when we do F. Let's see, what's F? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, F is 5. That means that F is going to be the same height as E. Wow, that's great. Alrighty. It's funny, though. It's funny. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves another ore gate truckload, and we don't even have to count. No counting this time. It's just gonna go straight up to E. I was kind of hoping to count. Counting makes me sane. Counting helps my sanity. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just go insane. Because there's no reason to count that I shouldn't count. Then counting keeps me normal. It's gonna be a giant amount of cleanup to do later on, bro. I want this plot to be at least clean by the time that I finish with it. Oh, hey, you know what, guys? Oh. If I count C, I think that we're gonna have one extra. I think we're gonna have one extra on C. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 18. 21. 24. 27, 28. So, 28. Yes, we do have one extra. Now, I know precisely why that is. And we're just gonna leave it there for now. I really don't care. It's because we have this one on the bottom that I always forget about. So, you know. We'll figure it out later on at the end. We'll just take off all the extras and we'll be good. Because we'll do the wiring and we'll realize that, oh hey, there's something wrong here, there's one extra, and we'll just take that off. I'm pretty sure that's how I have most of them, so I'll just leave it like that. I'll just keep doing it like that, and we'll be perfectly good. It'll actually only affect this layer because this is the only one that's going to have one extra on the bottoms. Honestly, I might even forget that the bottoms are there and just completely forget to wire them. So it'll work out anyway. We'll find out. My only issue is that the wires might not reach all the way up to where they're supposed to go, and I might actually have to use multiple wires per each and every one of these 9, which is not that big of a deal since it's 9, but still annoying. I'm hoping to get some really short ones soon here because I don't want to do as much work, you know? It feels like so much more work when you do 45s 3 times in a row, you know? Space is going to be the tallest tower, and it's going to be massive, dude. I think that I end the stream here today after I finish up with all of the ore gate truckloads I have, and then I'll start again tomorrow, get some more truckloads on here, and then, you know, just do it with that. I don't think I'll even wire these today. I think I'll just move on to Fortnite. I won't be able to stream that since it's too intensive for my computer, I think, but it's fine. A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we also have G. Let's see, G. What's up with G? G has both top and bottom, so 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, G is 5. Guess what else is 5? D, E, and F. Alrighty, so we'll just go ahead and we'll go in and bring this all the way up to the size of D, E, and F. Jesus, I'm going insane. I swear, if the next one is also 5, something's dying. Man, really throwing these 5s at me all the time. It's hurting. It hurts. However, I am thankful that I didn't put any, like, accidental AND gates in these trucks or anything. Or at least there better not be. If there's, like, an AND gate in these trucks and I have to bug test this entire system to find, oh, hey, there's an AND gate right there. Or, hey, this entire stack is AND gates. I will just quit on the spot. I'll do like Patrick, because Patrick kind of quit after he placed that entire building off by 1 stud. I'll quit logic after I placed an entire stack of AND gates. Not really, because I placed 81 signal sustains on one plot, and I had to replace them all with signal delays. It was on Flappy Bird, but signal sustains don't work when the server's lagging, so it was just complete mess. Complete mess. I was actually talking to Omega about it, like, oh, well, I just screwed up. Because he was talking to me, like, at the time that I was doing it, because it was during the logic competition, and I just Oh, massive mistake right there. I mean, I lost the logic competition. I got third place. I got third place to Adam when I made tic-tac-toe, and not I made it for the competition, but I couldn't submit it. So I made tic-tac-toe, and I also made it better than his. It was just slower, but somehow he also beat me in the comp, and then also Mega beat me. So it's not really that big of a deal. I still enjoyed participating in the logic comp. I just know for a fact if there's another one, I'm winning. I will put in all of my effort. I will starve myself. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. Look at that. H is 3. Why can't the rest of them be 3? Why can't the rest of them just be 27? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and then just check those last 3 are OR gates. Yes, they are, in fact. Alright, and let's see, we just finished up on H, which means that the next one we gotta do is I. Now, let's see here. I, that is 3. Look at us, we are on a roll. We just have to do 3 again, which means that we just go up to the same level as we went up for H. Alright. I like it when we get these short ones, these ones that don't take as many resources. It's lovely, actually. I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna keep on doing stuff like this, and I'm gonna keep on loving it. This is peak enjoyment right here. Man, this is so big. This is giant. This is bad. This plot is going to be so big. I don't remember what data size Max's computer is, but this honestly might be bigger than that when it's fully finished. I'm not too sure. We'll have to find out. Okay, that's I done. Let's see what we have left. We have 8, or not H, J. Let's see, J is 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, 4 times 9. What's 4 times 9? 4 times 9, that's 36. Alrighty. Now we already know that these are 27, so we just have to count up 9 more after I get up to the height of these. That's easy. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. This is ginormous project. I cannot wait to see the finished product, though. I think that a lot of people have been anticipating this finished product because I've posted so much about it, and I've done a whole lot of work on it. And this is the first build that I'm getting back into streaming, so, you know, it's a very, very important build for me as well. It was also my biggest and most complex build yet, I guess. So, you know, I'm pretty happy about it. Most of my builds get bigger and more complex as I go, so the only outlier to that really was rock, paper, scissors, because I made that after Screen Game and tic-tac-toe, I believe. So that was the only outlier to the whole bigger and better rule. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. I actually learned the bigger and better rule kind of from Patrick, because Patrick always said that he wanted his builds to be bigger and better than the last one. Alrighty, let's see. K, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, K is 5. So, 5 times 9, that's 45. Alrighty, we can just get that up to this height, and then raise it by 9, because that is 36, and then we add 9. 36 plus 9, guess what that is? That's 45. Alrighty. Let's go on up. Let's go ahead and get this up to 45. Alright. I hope the finished product comes out looking as cool as I think it will. Especially with these towers. These towers are actually going to look really, really awesome because they all won't be the same size. It's going to be, like, varied, you know? Kind of random, you know? People won't know exactly what they do as soon as they look at them. So they'll be, like, weird, you know? Can't wait for that. Can't wait for me to post this in Lumber Photos and people be like, hey, what in the Lord's name is that giant tower of ore gates? Or, well, they won't know it's ore gates, but still. This build is already by far bigger than Flappy Bird. It's actually bigger than the calculator right now, because the calculator was giant. The calculator was a data size 9 all on its own. Which not even Flappy Bird was a data size 9, and the calculator was my second project ever. I mean, I did give up on it. I gave up on the calculator, but still, my point still stands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Nope. Gotta move this 7. 7. 8, 9, there we go. That's the 9 right there. Alrighty. Now we've got L. Now L is 3. L is 27. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, that is 8. We've got 8 right over there. Now we just need to get another, let's see here. We need to get 18 plus 1. That's 19. We need 19 more ore gates on there. Alrighty. Alright, now I just need to find a place to put this truck. Stuff it right up into there. That's good. That's perfectly good. Alrighty. Now, let's get ourselves another truckload of ore gates up in here. Alright. Let's see, this truckload of ore gates. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead, grab this, and we will bring it right up and around. We'll just bring it through here. Oh, come on, man. Oh, my ore gates to pop out, dude. That's an AND gate, isn't it? No, that's an OR gate. Okay, I read the name wrong. I was like, hey, how did an AND gate get in my truck? I'm gonna have to bug fix this build later. But no, we're all good. We're all good. I'm actually kind of tempted just to not pick all these OR gates up, because I don't think that it's gonna be really that big of a deal. But I'm gonna have to later, probably. Just to, like, finish up a small part of this build. It'll somehow come in handy. It's happened before. I'll have exactly enough just lying on the ground somewhere. It's funny. I'll need like 5 ore gates, and I'll just look at around my entire base, and I'll find this one little deposit on the floor. It's actually great. It's a confidence booster right there. Makes me feel all good about myself. Like, yeah, good for me. I put these on the floor. Knew I did something right. Alrighty, let's see. Hey there, hi ore gate. Let's go ahead. Let's get you up on here. That makes 9. Let's go ahead. Let's add 18 more. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, there's 25 right there. Let's go ahead, let's go up, let's go ahead and let's move this. 25. Alright, that's 25 right there. Let's go ahead, let's put up on 26 right here. And then let's go ahead and let's put up on 27. Alrighty. Yep, that's perfect height. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see. Here we go. L. Now we gotta do M. M is 1, 2, 3. Good for us. N is the exact same thing. So M and N is just the same thing. And then O is actually 2. O is 2. I love O. I love you, O. Thanks, O. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do 3, 3, and then 2. So I can just go up to 27 on each of these and we'll be just perfectly fine. This is why it's so helpful to have planned this out beforehand, because instead of having to do an extra 4 on each of these, I can just do 3 and we're good. Because otherwise this would be a 7, and this is, or actually no, this would be a, not a 7, a 6, but instead it's a 3. And that's just so helpful. It's 3 OR gates per M. Oh yeah, I'll get down on 3 OR gates per M. Come on, you know I will. I'm not too sure if we have more OR gate trucks after this, but we might have to stop after N and O. I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to get N and O out of this at least, if not part of P. P actually doesn't go by any of these, so P is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. P is a 6, man. I don't think I'll be able to get a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that's a 6, man. P is our first 6. P is a big one. Wow, didn't expect to find a 6. R. Oh wow, R is actually a 7. Wow, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, R is gonna take us a lot of money to get through. Man. Alrighty. These OR gate truckloads have actually gotten us farther than I thought they would. I really thought that we were gonna be done for way early. It's kinda interesting. I really thought these were like not that many in these trucks, but shoot, we've got hundreds and hundreds. I'm hoping that we have another truckload, because I really want to just like keep going. I don't want to have to end the stream already. The stream's actually getting to the fun part. I really like placing the OR gates. I like placing the gates way more than I like wiring the gates, actually. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and finally we got our 18 up there. Alright, now before I move on to P, I want to check that we have another truckload, and if we don't, I'm not going to go ahead and start on the P, because I don't want to lose track of the count and then mess up. Alrighty, so let's see. Are all these not gate trucks? Yes, all those are not gate trucks. That's a not gate truck too. Alrighty. Let's see, is this OR gates? This is OR gates. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's bring these OR gates over, and we'll just swap out that truck for this truck when we finish it. Alrighty. I forgot that I had these. Woohoo! Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's start on this. So this will put us up to 18, and then we're going to need to go from there. Alrighty. So P is 6 times 9, 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 that's 54. Alrighty, we'll have to go up to 54. 54, not that big of a deal. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this up to 18, then we're gonna have to go up to 54. Alrighty. Alrighty, that brings us up to 18. I don't know why I just got my truck. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move these ore gates over to this truck so that I can move this truck out of the way. And then we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna finish this P up, and then I think I'm gonna have to end the stream if I don't have enough ore gates to start on and finish up R, because I don't want to lose count, as I've already said before. And then I'll come back tomorrow with a ton more ore gates, and we'll just get back to streaming and make something really awesome, which is this build. I don't know why I said make something really awesome, because I make something really awesome right now. But we'll finish up something really awesome. I'll also get some more trucks of wires, just because I know for a fact that we're gonna need way more than just this one tiny little truck over here. So we'll get a lot of those. I'll probably move these not gate trucks off of here for a little while. I don't think I need those at all for the rest of the build. Not that many at least. So I'll maybe keep one truck, but I'll move the rest of those back off somewhere else to an offshore bank account, you know. All right, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Hey, Mr. 47, let's get up in place, man. Come on, 47. 47. 48. 49. Come on, 49. Come on, no one asked you to do that, 49. Alright, let's get you down. There you go, 49. Alrighty. Darn you, 50. Or 60. 50. Yes, 50. 50, 51, 52, 53, and finally 54. That's our 54 right there. Let's go ahead and let's swap back to this tab. Let's see. 54. Alrighty. Now, let's see. Okay, so we just did MNO. Alrighty. And then LMNOP. That was P right there. We can go ahead and we can start on Q. Let's see, what's Q? Q is 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and let's start on that. That's 27. I forgot that R came after Q, so we can go ahead and we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and the last ore gate in our truck, that's 27 right there. That means that we just finished all the way up to Q. That means that we have R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z left. Alright, that's not too much. We'll go ahead and we'll move this back over to here. Now we just need to get another couple truckloads of ore gates, a couple extra truckloads of wires, move these truckloads of NOT gates into an offshore bank account, and let's see how long we've been streaming for today. Alrighty, we have got 2 hours and 8 minutes minus 20 minutes. That's about 1 hour 48 minutes of streaming. That's pretty darn good by my standards. That means that we've done just a little under 2 hours of logic today, and that is our goal. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that we get our stuff later on tomorrow, and I'll start up a stream probably around noon tomorrow once again, and we'll go ahead and we'll get some more work done on this. I'll be on Fortnite. Message me on Discord if you need me. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys